ever devised by man, has so clearly expressed the ideals of true democracy in its design. It has been literally the guiding star of our pioneers, explorers, humanitarians, and soldiers. It has interwoven its threads into the exterior of every chapter of our national romance. To a man or child who can comprehend the majesty of the history of the United States is ignorant of the story of Old Glory. A thoughtful mind, when it sees a nation flag, sees not the flag, but the nation itself. And whatever may be its symbols, its insignia, he reads chiefly in the flag, the government, the principles, the truths, the history that belongs to the nation that sets it forth. The American flag has been the symbol of liberty.
Present, halt! Order, halt!
The first fold represents our country, our unity as a nation, the flag which we honor and under which we serve. It is the emblem of our unity, our power, our thought, and purpose as a nation. It has no character other than which we give it from generation to generation. The choices are ours. The second fold reminds us it is our flag floats in the majestic silence above the host that executes these choices, whether in peace or in war. And though silent, it speaks to us. It speaks to us of the past, of the men and women who went before us, and of the records they wrote upon it. The third fold speaks of patriotism, which is taught at our mother's knee when the innocent lips are taught to lisp. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. The fourth fold equates the four branches of the armed service. It honors those who have best embraced the ideal, our country, and are dealing with foreign nations. May she always be right, but it is still our country, right or wrong. The fifth fold is for the young corporals and say sergeants, for captains and majors, for the buck privates who, without benefit of grenades, trench mortars, or tanks, plunge into machine gun thickets to fight the war to end all wars. They found themselves adrift in a blind world of whiteness, mustard gas and noise, crossing over something like the surface of the moon, with nothing to guide them but the flag of our country. The sixth fold reminds us of the 6 battle-weary fighters who vigilantly struggled to the top of Mount Suribachi and Iwo Jima during World War II. Once there, they proudly raised above the battle our flag, the symbol that we all hold dear, the symbol of freedom, democracy, government of the people, by the people, and for the people. It is our duty to defend the flag, which stands for them all. The seventh fold shows the number of red stripes found on our flag. Red, the color of blood, signifies the hardiness and valor shown throughout our history when young men and women have been called upon to defend our country. That red reminds us all the real foundation of our liberty is solidified by the warm blood of all that died for the ideals of our great nation. The eighth fold stands for the white in our flag. It signifies the purity and innocence of our children and calls upon us all to ensure the highest beliefs of liberty, honor, and country, which we are carried forward from generation to generation. The ninth fold commemorates the blue of our Union, which stands for vigilance, perseverance, and justice. The blue reminds us that our country is a new constellation among governments, one founded on the highest of moral principles. The 10th fold shows that our flag takes on a higher meaning when looked upon as a whole rather than an assortment of colors and symbols. For we took the stars from the heaven, the red from our mother country, and separated it by white stripes to show we have separated from her. Those white stripes shall go down in prosperity, representing liberty. For what other flag has carried the message of freedom to so many parts of the world? The 11th fold signifies our dedication to the spirit of liberty, the spirit of our great country was built upon. Where else can you find another country where liberty stands bright and pleasant at the door saying, "If you believe in me, come and be one of us." And even today they come, immigrants in rags and silk. But always liberty comes to in their hearts. Those bold, hardy ones from every land who dare to choose freedom. Those who believe where liberty is, there is my home. The 12th fold is for our fallen comrades, those deceased, prisoner of war, and missing in action. It is in recognition of their sacrifice. For them, we raise it solemnly again. Salute it reverently as never before. Live for it, die for it. For even after death, they send their spirit back for it. This fold is for our past, lest we forget. As we tuck in the last fold into the flag, we are reminded of a long career ending. This fold is for your dedication. For the last 21 years you spent in defense of the principles for which our flag stands. After the flag is completely folded, it takes upon the appearance of a cocked hat, ever reminding us of the sailors who served under General George Washington and the sailors and Marines who served under Captain John Paul Jones, who were followed by their comrades and shipmates in the armed forces of the United States, preserving for us the rights, privileges, and freedoms we all enjoy today. We give you this flag with this dedication, the flag of our country. What higher assurance of sympathy, honor, and trust could we give? The crown of our fathers, unflinching endurance, is the embers of all you have sworn to defend, of freedom and progress, with order continued, the cause of the nation, of God, and mankind.
Hey, no cake, what's up?
Other room.
Next room, sir.
You young troops, when a person retires, we give them what they want, okay? Troy is pretty humble, and he said, I don't want any bio, I don't want a lot of fanfare, so just a little close-knit group of folks, and they send me on my way. Do you really?
Yeah, I can't button my
So you guys may not know, Troy had a line number for Master. To give you some kind of idea how hard it is to retire after you've given your whole adult life to this country. It went something like this when he was notified that he had his line number. It was like Monday, right? I'm staying in. I want the line number. Sorry. So we're all right, Troy, you the man. Tuesday, no, I gotta go. Okay, all right, fine. No, wait, Thursday. It's supposed to like 2 weeks. Did it not?
It's the medicine.
Medicine in a keg, right? So it's a heart-wrenching decision to make, and I respect you for doing what you think you need to do for yourself. That's what you gotta do. It's time for you young kids to take over. For you old guys.
Yes, sir.
I have a certificate of appreciation here for Troy. I'd like to read it if I could. It's only a couple of small paragraphs. Certificate of appreciation for service in the Armed Forces of the United States, Technical Sergeant Troy B. Curtis. I extend to you my personal thanks and the sincere appreciation of a grateful nation for your contribution of honorable service to our country. You have helped maintain the security of the nation during a critical time in its history with a devotion to duty and a spirit of sacrifice in keeping with the proud traditions of military service. Your commitment and dedication have been an inspiration for those who will follow in your footsteps and for all Americans who join me today in saluting you for a job well done. My best wishes to you for happiness and success in the future. Signed, George W. Bush, Commander-in-Chief. Yeah. You said you retired the first day of October.
Yes, sir.
No,
This is a fetish that I just like.
Impersonating.
Well, as Sue will testify, this is a tough life for a spouse. I don't know how military marriage and military make it. I want to say behind every good man there's a woman, but it goes both ways sometimes. Joe, thanks for sticking with Troy. Okay, for hanging with him, keeping him motivated. It's tough, and I'm sure you're part of the success. I have a certificate here of appreciation. Can I read it? Let's read it. Okay. Certificate of Appreciation for the United States Air Force. In grateful appreciation, the United States Air Force presents this certificate of recognition to Sue Curtis for the commitment and numerous contributions that made positive impacts to the nation's defense. Thank you for the support which gave strength and purpose to your spouse's service. Signed, Lawrence A. Stutzring and our Chief of Staff, General Jones.
All right.
And for myself, in my appreciation, I'd like to present you with these roses. I know when they pass away, they'll be made into country-style dried flowers. So forever.
All right. You saw that right there.
Okay. Okay, wait a minute. Was that keg or cake?
Cake.
Troy, I'd like to present you with this flag flown over the Capitol on July 18th, your birthday. Per your request, was ordered for us by the Honorable Jim Colby, member of Congress.
Thank you.
My good friend.
Thank
All
you.
right.
I wanted to thank everybody for coming out to this for Troy.
and I'd like to give him a minute to stand behind the podium, which he doesn't want to do, but
My feet hurt.
5 minutes.
No. Like Ken said, I appreciate everybody coming out. Didn't expect such a big informal turnout. But I appreciate it. All the coworkers that I've had. Before I came here to Davis-Monthan 13 years ago, I've contacted them all throughout the week, either by phone calls or emails, and thanking them. But I'd like to thank you all in person, my coworkers, my teachers. Mr. Tarkenton back there taught me receiving skills back when I first got here. My teachers on the job for personal issues, get me through some hard times. I appreciate y'all. I also appreciate a certain individual, this is just me, but who thought he was going to make E10 and guided me into retirement. I'd like to thank him. He's not here, but
I'm gonna leave that one. Oh.
But today is Hawaiian Shirt Day in Amart, so I dressed that early part of this morning. This should be the last time I wear this uniform unless that fetish thing kicks in. I'd like to wear it. I've been in 4 squadrons in 21 years, and my shadow box is next door in the break room. Chanute Air Force Base, Bitburg Air Base, the 355th Supply Squadron. The Dragons are represented in the house. There goes my first little servant. Thank you guys for coming. And then the LRS Squadron, so it's not been traveled too long, but thank you all. I'm sure there's going to be some words that I forgot. And I also like to say thank you to Susan. It is a tough job with all the deployments and whatnot, and the medicine that I take. She had to put up with a lot. So thank you very much. I appreciate that. That's about all I informally have. Yeah. Thank you all again. There's cake and stuff.
EGs.
EG's tag, or the EG's. And my shadow box is next door.
OSU.
So, y'all may be
Go ahead.
excused.
All right.
just 1 second, people. For all military personnel, please arise. On my command, present arms. Order arms. That is. Smile.
Oh, yeah. When they died, Sewell just turned into that country style.
No, Diana Blue.
Oh.
That's a bright light.